Welcome to Ain't Got a Clue. Welcome to the show. My name is Kae Kurd.
I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And for those that haven't ever listened to this, you're in for a treat. We know absolutely nothing about anything. That's why we're called Ain't Got a Clue. It is a laugh. We're just having... Listen, I know your life's hard. I can see it. You're screwing up your face at the weather. You're screwing up your face at your bank account, right? We're just trying to have a laugh, right?
That's what we're trying to do.
There's no politics on it. Well, there might be, but very, briefly. It's just us having a laugh, innit?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're having a laugh. We're trying to cheer you up. So if you're trying to find a point to this, but we don't have a theme, okay? It's just us making you laugh, all right? And if you do like bonus content, go and check out. We have a Patreon, or you can press bonus episodes on Apple Podcasts. Go and check it out for the price of a coffee a month. You get extra goodness and happiness and loves and laughs. Loves isn't a word, but we keep it moving.
Yeah, that's the point of the show, though. It doesn't matter if it's not a word, bro.
Exactly.
It ain't got a clue. But I'll tell you what, though. If you are a brand new listener, you're in for a refresh treat because we've got a refresh K in the building today, man.
Absolutely. Can I just say as well, sorry for this episode coming out late.
Yeah, it's all right.
I
thought he was apologising to me. No, he apologising to the listener.
I'm apologising to the listener.
It's cool, bro. That's blessed, man.
Because I've been away.
Yes, you have.
I've been away, but we tried to make it not look like that with the way we recorded because we're slick with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like production.
Yeah.
Shout out to the producer Marcus.
Foresight.
Producer Marcus and Alex that helps out as well.
Foresight.
Yeah, planning.
Heavy lifting from Alex, innit? That's what it is. Yeah, basically.
We plan better than the British government.
Yo, you know what? And and the fact that we're called Ain't Got a Clue, that's saying something, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
I
was going to say, we managed to deliver a product during lockdown as well. You get me?
Oh,
there we go. We promised not to be political. Lied straight away.
There we go. Yeah. I've been away for a couple of weeks. But I came back via Dubai.
Yes.
For the Dubai Comedy Festival, and I missed the biblical floods that they just had.
That is wild because a few days before that, I was reading about how Dubai were quite proud of their cloud seeding process, where they're basically making the clouds rain because, they have enough money, they can do it. So
funny story about that.
Yeah.
First time I ever went to Dubai was 2020, January, before lockdown.
Yeah.
I was like, this is great, whatever. That day I was leaving, my flight got delayed by 8 hours because of what? Cloud seeding.
Cloud seeding. Did they admit to it being cloud seeding, the flooding?
Well, I mean, that's what everybody told me, innit? Everyone was like, oh, they're bloody cloud seeding. This is why it is happening. So basically what had happened was I got to the airport. I got there fine because I got there early, but then their roads had all started flooding, so the staff couldn't get to the airport. So they had to operate with the staff that they had. Yeah. So it took me 8 hours to leave that.
I saw the clip that had been going around of like a plane landing in what looked like a foot of water. I didn't know planes could do that.
Can I just say something? Because that was a Fly Dubai plane,
Yeah.
Let me tell you
Bad advertising.
No. Let me tell you one thing. Yeah. Fly Dubai, their planes inside are good. Yeah. Right? Good. Because I flew from Slimania to Dubai, right? And let me tell you, you've been to Dubai, innit?
Yeah. I've long time ago, I went to Dubai before it was all jazzy and popping and all that. I need to go back.
You're that guy, bro. You're that guy, cuz that's why you're the guy. Marcus goes there, everything becomes popping afterwards, isn't it?
I wish.
Marcus is
I really wish.
Marcus is like, I did that. What you man do? I did that.
I really wish. But
anyway, so you've seen the terminal that you go to when you go from a Western country.
Yeah.
And you go inside, you're like, raw, this is amazing. They got an indoor waterfall. They got marble everywhere. And the ceilings are so grand.
Yeah. That put against the fact that I've probably just come from a airport where there's Weatherspoons and 15 WH Smiths and a Pret. So anything after that is amazing. So you add that on top, you're like, wow. I've ascended.
Yeah. and it's genuinely a beautiful terminal that you land in, right?
Lovely.
When you go into the terminal where Fly Dubai flights enter, so Fly Dubai is their budget version of the Emirates and whatever. It's like their EasyJet in the Middle East, isn't it? When you enter my friend dubbed it the Al Qaeda terminal.
Is that what you call it? I was call it the UAE EasyJet. That's what I call it. That's what I call it. But
brother, let me tell you, okay. It's essentially an airport hangar that they've turned into a terminal, and they've reserved it for every developing nation's flights that come in, or fellow Arab nations and stuff that they don't really rate, or bro, all I saw next to me was black and brown people.
Wow.
Like coming in
Right, so
through
you know,
that terminal. Let me tell you, I have to, before you say anything, right? Let me just give you a walkthrough of what happens, yeah? So you already know it's bad, yeah? You know when you come out your plane,
yeah,
when they've got a bus. You're like, oh.
and you got to literally hot step it to the bus if it's a hot day out there, because you know Dubai heat is heat.
Yeah, so whatever airport you land at, when the gate isn't attached to the thing, you know that airline is not rated by the airport, or the airport you're landing in is not.
We have to catch it when the plane lands so far away from the terminal. You need secondary transport to take you.
Yeah, so you get onto this shuttle bus, right? And then you get into the bit where like you go to passport control. This is where I was like, this terminal is better, right? Because few gates, boom, bash. There's no like traveling like up, down elevators and whatever. You literally turn right, baggage reclaim, one Costa coffee, taxis out.
Done.
And that was when I was like, I kind of feel offended that I haven't been given the marble welcome and the, marhaba. Because, like all those announcements like, welcome to Dubai.
The essence of oud in the air is not present.
There's no fancy waterfall.
There's no waterfall. There's no lovely music.
It's just 14 smart gates.
Yes.
Scan your passport.
Get out.
Go through. There's your bag. My bag was broken, by the way.
Your bag was
wheel gone. Marcus, my wheel was finished, bruv. My suitcase had 4 wheels. It had 3.5. It had 3.5 wheels, yeah, and I was like, nah, this terminal is not respect. They even look at your baggage like, going, "What the fuck's it so heavy?"
Yeah,
boom. Yeah, you don't need that much. Like, where are you coming from? Like, this ain't Europe.
This will teach him a lesson.
Yeah, thinking whatever's it. Anyway, so I've come. I was like, right, this was surprisingly quick because I'm used to the other terminal when you come from Europe, and you're like, oh my gosh, like what and you have to go up like that terminal. You have to go through like. A lift and then a shuttle and all sorts, and you're like, oh my god, like after that the gates even added to it, and you're like, oh my god, like but this one I was like, very efficient, but I'm still offended and I don't know why, right? I was like, on the one hand, I'm out within 15 minutes from the plane to the taxi within 15 minutes. Marcus, what airport are you out at in 15 minutes?
And a big airport, international airport, not many, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Not many, unless you're flying nice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah. 15 minutes, but I'm out there, yeah. This was when I knew, I was like, nah, these lot do not respect.
I think if there's somewhere in the world that makes you know your place, it's Dubai, innit? Like, Dubai can really quickly address you and tell you, like, this is where you are in life right now.
Yeah.
And that's where everyone else is, but this is where you are right now. That's where you could be, but right now... You're here.
Given that you've flown in from this destination, we're going to treat you.
This is what we think of you.
Okay? We're going to treat you in a certain way. So understand. So when you get to the taxi rank, brother, I was like, oh, I get what. This is the black and brown terminal, because I literally saw. I was like, rah, they've really done us dirty, bruv. I was like, oh my gosh, like. White privilege even exists in this country. Of
course, man.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God. Anyway, the guy didn't even speak English that was in the taxi. He was just Arabic, and that was that, bruv. Mum was good. Yeah. Imshi. It was like, go, innit? And I was like, oh, rah. Like, what happened to that? Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. Welcome, sir. None of that. Nah, bruv. Listen.
Man was when I fly in from the other thing, they don't even know my name. They're calling me sir.
Yes.
Bro.
Hello, sir.
I was like, nah, this is the. But anyway, you got into taxi and everything was like normal again. But I was like, I don't know, man. It was an efficient terminal, but I still felt a little disrespect.
You wanted to feel nice. You wanted to feel nice.
To make matters worse, I got to my hotel, the bag strap fell off as well.
The bag strap. So I can imagine you being like a little bit distressed, a bit angry, but you're like, you know what? At least I've got my trusty luggage. It's only got 3 wheels, but I'm at the hotel, and let's just.
Because you know what it's like over there, innit? You know, or you go to a nice hotel, or like over there. Staff get in trouble if they see you holding your broke off. I was like, be careful, it's broken. He's like, no, don't worry, sir. I was like, I told you.
Boy.
I told you. I was trying to help you, bro.
Yeah.
Trying to help you in it. But anyway, that was that part of it. But
do you want to talk a bit more about Dubai? I do want to talk about before Dubai as well, man.
Yeah, let's go for that. Yeah.
Man, because you're looking brand new, man. You're looking refreshed. It feels like you touched grass in the motherland.
Yeah, I did. I went back to Kurdistan.
How was the jollof rice? How was the stew? How was the pounded yam? I don't know Kurdish dish, so I got to
Do you know what was startling to me about it, right? And what I realized was every country has its problems. And you know, when we spend a lot of time going over here, Brits, we love a moan. We love a moan as a Brit, bruv. We fucking love a moan. And I think sometimes we lose perspective. Well, I do.
Yes.
I think you're very good at keeping perspective, but I think that's virtue of that's part of like you having a bit more experience in life than me, slightly more, given your age. But
oh wow. No. So you know what? It's nice. I know you're fresh. Only 10 minutes in. It's cool. It's nice. So carry on. It's all right. We'll let that one bounce.
You've experienced a lot more than me.
Yeah.
Right. So I feel like you're wise beyond your years. So therefore, there are certain things that you say and you're just like, chill out, relax. Let's see how it pans out. You're like the Carlo Ancelotti of podcasting. That's high praise, you know?
Thank you very much. Relax.
And for those that don't understand that reference, Carlo Ancelotti is the Real Madrid manager. Yeah? He has won the Champions League in 4 different countries. This guy will concede a goal and still be like, don't worry.
His blood pressure, I want to know what his blood pressure does, because either he's hiding it really well or he really is Buddha level of Zen. Because you can't, I think people forget, we digress a little bit, we'll come back. People forget the level of pressure football has.
It's crazy. Yeah. Someone said he is the ultimate, the economy will regulate itself kind of manager.
If he ran for kind of like a kind of political role, his demeanor,
no government spending.
Yeah, his demeanor would be scary, but also you'd be like safe hands. But he'd just be like, we got to pay taxes. How much? All of them. What?
He's the kind of guy that wouldn't have bailed out the banks. He's
He's like,
it's their fault.
They will make the money back.
Economy got to regulate itself. But anyway, you just realize like even like obviously Dubai, like with the floods and stuff that were happening there, and
oh yeah, sorry. So it was because I saw loads of cloud seeding stuff where they were bragging about it, and then horrible floods, and so we can blame. They've done it to themselves. It almost worked too well.
But this one I think was part of a wider problem because the floods had come in from Oman, and a few people died in.
Shit.
Problem is right, and look, the way the Middle East is developing, right, it is developing at unprecedented. I saw it like when I was going back home. Like I saw like things being built left, right, and center and whatnot. Yeah. And I think sometimes this is where we don't take climate change into consideration, right? Because a lot of countries that have never experienced certain things before are like, why do we need drains? Like,
yes. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
rain.
Do you know what I mean? When they're like, when they're building like the whole city, they're like, what do you mean, bro? What? Underwater? Are you mad, bro? How much has it rained in the last 30 years? And people, this is a desert, bro. When did it last rain, right? Have you seen rain in Dune? And people are like, no, that's a great point.
Well, exactly, bro. And that's one of the greatest documentaries of all time.
And I go, yeah, that's right. You know, I never saw no rain in Dune.
Man. Yeah, you know what, bro? I want to go there on holiday, you know. I want to say, let me Google that. Where does Muad'Dib live?
But basically, they're building it and they're going, oh yeah, well, we don't need drains. And then climate change comes along and goes,
hold this. What's this?
Hold it.
But yeah, man.
Hold it.
But you got out safe though.
So here's the thing.
Right.
Luckily, I had points, Marcus.
Okay. All right.
Business.
Okay.
Business. That's when it comes in handy. I paid for most of this trip with points.
Nice.
This was great. So, this was enough. You know, last time I was bare gassed about business, brother. I did not know when you pre-book how much levels it is. Oh my God. Right? Listen, car picks me up, whatever.
Car picks me up, whatever. Come on, you know, that's nice. No, that's very nice.
Very nice, yeah. The car picks you up, whatever. Hello, sir. How are you? Welcome.
Oh, so you got sir. You're like, oh, Nap, sir.
I'm expecting to go into one entrance and then they go, oh, here. I was like, are we not meant to go? He's like, no, this is the business class and first class terminal, brother. I was like, yo, go there, boom, bash, everything. I'm being sir all the way this time, right? Sir all the way. And they're like, oh yeah, your lounge is la la la. And I'm like, oh right, okay, cool, whatever. They're like, oh yeah, you board from the lounge. I was like, excuse me, from the lounge? Oh, wow,
Habibi, no bus. It's just like there's no bus, no secondary transport, direct line.
Bro, I was like, oh, and then I went into the thing. I was like, rah. It was like a whole different airport, but like no riffraff. And for the purpose of this, guys, I am riffraff, right? I am riffraff, yeah. But when you're there, you're like, I get it.
Yeah,
I'm not the riffraff. No,
were you like, I'm amongst them, I will behave like them. So all of a sudden, your chest was a bit higher. Your chin was. I feel like you were looking down. Kae Kurd was looking down his nose at everyone. Hello. Hi.
Now, Marcus, there was still some South London in me, bro. Because I went straight to the toilet, right?
Raw, boy. Did you do that in your head? Did you do that? Did you look around the toilet? Raw, boy.
Let me tell you, the aircon in there was so chappy. I went straight in the air. I went straight in the toilet. Put some tracksuit bottoms and Crocs on. I'm getting ready.
I thought you went real hood and was like, this toilet's nice, boy, for about 5 minutes. Let me bust a fat shit in this one.
I wanted to. But like, I was like, it wasn't coming at that time.
Right, fair enough.
But then I looked around, I went to something, I went to one of the bits where they serve food, right? And I was like, oh. And then, but I didn't really like the option. And she was like, oh no, but if you go to gate, blah, 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 they've got more. And then I went to the next gate, bruv. What are you saying? Marcus, I swear to you, I had about 3 caramel eclairs. Bro, I had pasta, rice, chicken, beef, everything.
I was going to say, yeah.
I went from one thing to the other one had different options. I was like,
Did you manage to hold back and at least have the plate size, or was the plate piled? Was the plate piled or was the plate?
I was going back up in it. I was going back up.
So lots of little plates.
Yeah, lots of little plates. 4 different types of salad. I was like, what? I don't even like salad. But flag it. Anyway, it was a big... Man was like, you know, you get the fridge and you could just take some, put one bottle on this side of my back and put one bottle on that side. Get some Perrier.
I might be thirsty on the flight.
Yeah, and then I was like, put the thing. But anyway, the flight, it was, so you get to the part of the gate where there's like beds. There's beds, Marcus. Basically beds in it. And they got like brand new blankets that you take out the thing. I was like, right, man just laid down on the bed and whatever, and they were like, boarding starts at 2 or whatever. It didn't start at 2. And then this is where alarm bells started ringing, because I can see thunderstorms outside, and I'm seeing the lightning, and I'm like, please don't be delayed, please. Anyway, we board late in it, and anyway, I'm on the plane. I'm on the plane, and it's our flight time, and I was like, mad. Yeah, but here's another thing. I bought some melatonin.
Okay.
And I backed one.
Did do the job.
Brother, I was knocked out and the woman wakes me up and I'm like, oh, have we landed? They're like, no, the plane is about to take off. I've checked my watch, it's 2 hours in.
So you had a nice 2-hour nap on the plane? Lovely.
Hold on.
Lovely.
As soon as it went like, flight time, we're like, you know, when they do the announcement after we've taken off, it's like, blum. I was like, back again. And then I think I slept until breakfast.
You lucked out, you know.
Yeah, I slept. It was a night flight. Slept till breakfast, and then when I came here, there was an Addison Lee waiting for me with my name, and I was like, "Oh, separate exit in Gatwick. Never have I seen the separate. See how Marcus is going. He's seen all of this in life. This is what I mean. He's experienced a lot more from me. You are getting the gas from me. Marcus is like, this is normal, bro. This is how I travel.
I think the reason they have that is if you're a business person, you got to be somewhere quick. But what I want to say to you was,
I had work.
Yeah, you do, of course. But what I want to say was, how lucky was it that you booked that flight for the way home? Because all of your drama was missed out, because I believe that's where the third eclair came in. It's where you had the extra time, you had a lovely sleep. If you had to do that, the reverse version of when you came to the country, bro, imagine being in that you were in one cost place where there's one cost of coffee full up. It wouldn't have been 2 hours, it would have been 4 hours, bro.
Oh, bro.
5 hours. Did you see water on the floor as you were taking off? Like, was it floody yet, or was it just raining? Was
Marcus,
it
I told you, bro, I was asleep.
Oh yeah, you were gone. So even on the way up, you were just drowsy.
I was in an aisle seat, and I had one of them face masks. Oh yeah, the best thing about it is when they give you the amenities. I went straight into the toilet, brushed my teeth, washed my face.
Yes.
Good night. Took my socks off in my Crocs, and I was like, I'm out of here, bruv. Right, and then like the great thing is we can just put the head up. Ladies, I don't want to look at you.
Do you know this? I found this out from someone that works on an airline. Do you know that certain planes, that there's a secret little door, a door that we can't see, where the air hosts and air hostesses have little beds they can sleep in?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Do you know that?
I watched a TV program ages ago about it. But I flew to Jordan. I had to use a Royal Jordanian to fly back home. And let me tell you, their business class was not business. It was like European short haul business, bro. I was like, what's this?
It was
basically
Oh, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
you get priority boarding.
Yeah.
This is useless to me.
Well, you lucked out, bro. You lucked out.
Where's the one thing I do like though is the hot towel thing that they give you.
You like that?
Oh mate,
it's refreshing.
See, the hot towel, bro. Fucking I didn't even use a hot towel for anything. But anyway, back home was great.
Before Dubai,
I went to Suleymaniye, which is a city in the Kurdistan region, and that's where my parents were born. And I haven't been back for 12 years, so I haven't seen a lot of family. Right? Yeah. So it was just funny seeing a lot of cousins and stuff, and they were like, "Do you know the one?" And there's one thing that made me laugh. One of my cousins was like, "Do you know the one thing about you? It's been 12 years we ain't seen you, but it's like we ain't seen you yesterday." Do you know what I mean? It's like because they're like, you just got the banter and stuff straight away, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm live."
So like,
I'm a guy. Respect me. Respect me. Yeah.
So obviously, Kae Kurd must have energy over there.
I got recognised over there, bro. Man. Don't get me. I went out with one of my cousins, and you got certain family members where you're like, I want to get recognised in front of him.
Yeah.
Because he's a loudmouth.
Yeah.
Brother, as soon as we step into this cafe, restaurant thing, he's just like, "Oh, you Kae Kurd?" And I was like, "See what I mean, man? I get recognised." And he just started busting up. He's like, "Man, go to the toilet, man." I was like, heavy. Yeah, it was just mad how much it had changed, how much buildings had gone up. And also I've got loads of cousins that, I've got so much. You probably have it as well. Like
unlimited cousins.
So many cousins. Like I've got like over 100 cousins, bro. And so like trying to see them all and whatever is mad. But I went out into the countryside and stuff. Well, the great thing about there is, because obviously it's small, like 30 minutes you're out into the countryside and whatever. And I put some of the posts on Instagram and stuff, and it was just like beautiful just seeing nature, like natural springs. You know, when the water is coming out of the mountain and you can see it, and you're like,
you can drink that.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And it's just like, it's like clear as day and whatever. And it was like, obviously there's like some parks and stuff that they built, and there's like all of these high-rise buildings going up, lots of apartments and stuff, and you were just like, oh mad, like it's very different to what I remember, where it was like, oh, electricity's gone. Yeah. Obviously
generator. Flip the generator.
That still happens in certain neighborhoods. That still happens. Don't get me wrong. And so you still get generator. So there were a couple of times where I was like, oh, ain't on Wi-Fi no more. Bing. Oh, it's back up again. Yeah, kind of thing. But yeah, like I had a great time. It was just like seeing the nature was the best part of it for me, because, you know, it was like, I don't care. Obviously they've got these massive malls and stuff there now, and I'm like, I don't care.
A mall's, to be fair, a mall's a mall to me, innit? Like a mall's a mall.
Yeah, like I've been to Westfield. I've been to like malls all across the world. They all look the same, really, inside. Right? They might have a nice ceiling, or some of them have a waterfall in it or whatever, brother. Realistically, they all do the same thing. So I was like, I saw all the malls and stuff. I was like, yeah, cool, man. We got that back. I got that. I've seen all of that. Let me just see something there. So yeah, seeing the mountains and like just how much greenery there was. There was parts of it where I was like, oh yeah, this could be Switzerland. Like from what I've seen in it. Yeah.
Did you manage to properly switch off when you were over there though?
Do you know what? Like it was a switch off in terms of like, I was just seeing so many people. It was just like I didn't have time to think about anything else. But like towards the end, like, because I went out to the Dubai Comedy Festival from there to have a watch and see what the lay of the land is, potentially, if I were to do a show out there. And there was a part of it where I was like, I need to be back home now. I'm back in London now. I'm home. I need home.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good though. You had your fill. Yeah,
and I've never felt like that when I've been away before. Usually I'm like, no, I want to stay. This time I was like, I need to be back in London now, man. But
I'm curious, what were the gripes in Kurdistan like? What were the gripes? Because, you know, everywhere has their own gripes, right?
Do you know what it is, right? There's a lot of people that don't know what life in Europe is like. So they assume, from what they've been told, that Europe is a utopia, right? And when I'm telling them, like, they've got bin collections every day, bro, like outside their house. And when I was telling them, oh, raw, we get that. My council has done it once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks, yeah.
And they're like,
yeah.
what do you mean?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And they were like, oh, yes, but obviously the government gives you a flat and that. And I was like,
what? Yeah, they do. 35 years ago. Yeah. 30 to 40 years ago, there was a conversation like, what area would you like to move to? Not now, brother.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah.
Brother.
I was like, yeah. So like, I think it's just about like certain people go. So for example, like if you get a speeding ticket here, you don't go, oh, this would never happen in. Yeah. Whereas they're like, you know, there's like a bad decision that the council makes. They're like, oh, this would never happen in London. And you're like, actually, it's...
Sounds a bit like you when you talk about Dubai, innit? Like, you know, the UK's finished.
I do think the UK's finished. I do think the UK's finished. But I think people, when you live somewhere, you think equally everything else is finished. Look,
grass is always greener, I guess.
Everywhere has its own issues in it. Everywhere has its own issues. And it's just about where you can make the most money to make your cost of living, I suppose, be easier for everybody. I think that's what you need. Anywhere where you get peace of mind and the love of your life, essentially. That's the two things that really matter.
I'd take the fresh spring water though. That sounds nice. That's just a winner straight away.
Yeah. I saw a Burger King. I was like, what the fuck are you doing here? I saw
Burger King?
Yeah, I saw Burger King. I saw like Western. I saw Range Rover. I saw Range Rover and Jaguar and stuff like there. And I'm like, bro, like, oh wow, and obviously shisha.
Oh yeah, of course. So
obviously, there's a shisha out there.
Obviously, did you get what's the Kurdish food that you're eating out there? I don't really know.
So it's, do you know what? Most of the Middle East traditionally just has like remixes of each other's food in it. It's a bit like you look at Nigerian jollof, Ghanaian jollof, Senegal.
So it's like
Senegalese jollof,
meat and rice.
Yeah, so like there's a lot. It's just a lot of meat. Kebabs, like. Yeah, lots of like sort of kebabs, meat, lots of lamb. There's like bits where they just put there's a thing called qazi where they put the lamb in the oven and then they just literally give you a piece of this like meat that's like, it would come off the bone in it, and they just put it on rice and they give you 3 different types of like soups to like have it with. Like,
that
so
sounds like a dream.
Yeah. So you have that kind of thing, like you, and then they just give you loads of. What I do love about there is everywhere you go, they just give you a bottle of water standard, and it's just
hydrate. Yeah.
Here's a bottle of water. What do you want? And you're like, oh right, okay, cool. But yeah, it's even like the roads and stuff. It's like everything's like so slick now, and I was like, oh wow. I remember coming over here and it was just dirt roads and stuff. Yeah. But this is my point about like. Developing nations, like a lot of countries where, I mean, I've said it before, I think on here, where it's like the rate at which some of these Middle Eastern countries and like African countries are developing is crazy. And I do think that in future, a lot more people are going to, we've seen people move to the UAE, for example, for a lot. Now, there's so many British immigrants, expats, whatever you want to call them over there. But I do think it's going to get to that stage where a lot more, especially as like, cost of living here is getting higher and wages aren't going up. I think people are going to go over to like whoever pays them the most. So I've never been to Saudi Arabia, but from what I'm hearing about what's going on over there, I'm like, and do you know what I've realised, Marcus? Right, people love to go on about moral human rights records and stuff like that, and bring up morality arguments until somebody slaps like a decent salary to them and all morals go out the window. So
like, it's capitalism. Like, this is what it is. It's capitalism at work. Well, everybody has a price.
I'm just basically, man, listen, mate, I've been given a job, I've been given an opportunity for like, it's great for my future.
You've got families to feed. You got families feeding that much? How big is your family? But got
100 cousins, bro.
Yeah, 100 cousins to feed. Yeah, there you go.
No, but like, this is why, like, you know what? Yeah, you better be spotless in it if you're talking that crap about like, I'm not going to do this because of this. Or no one 100% squeaky clean. None of us are. No one is squeaky. This is why we always say on this podcast, right? Just stop acting holier than thou. Because one day someone will give you a check, man, and we all have a price.
I'm more like holy like old socks. That's what I am, bro. Dirty and grimy.
Marcus is like
dirty and grimy. Holy like old socks.
How much are they paying us? We're going over there, bro. What, China? Man will use WeChat to promote this, bro. What are you talking about?
I'm downloading ByteDance now. Let's get social, bruv, before we go over there.
That's the thing, though. Like, China is another one I want to visit, but like their human rights is like you don't have any freedoms that the government don't know about.
I think because I got my British passport that I'm rolling on, as long as I behave myself, I'm cool. What I find wild is British people that go overseas and think they can act like how they do here. Hooliganism. Yeah, I'm like, hooliganism.
Brother, calm down.
Yeah.
It's not for you.
Yeah. It's going to be a mad summer this summer though, you know, because it's the first summer since Brexit that British people can't just go to Spain and work. You need, if police crack down, people can get in trouble.
So you can't literally go like those people that go, you can't like FIFA for the season.
You can, but there's a process. So people that are in Ibiza now are trying to get, probably got their job secured now in April as we talk, maybe even March, maybe even end of Feb. And there's like a few processes you go through to get a permit to work out there.
But that's part of the fucking culture. Free shots, boys.
Yeah.
Free shots for €10. I'll give you 3 shots, bruv.
Yeah.
That's part of the culture when you go out to those party islands, man.
2 shots on entry. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be now. I mean, there'll be British people out there that have got their shit together, but you won't have the last minute Larry that just jumps on a £50 EasyJet flight and says, "Oh, I'll work out the rest."
I reckon it will happen. Cash in hand is always.
People will do it, but they're gonna, if they want to, there could be like an example, like
we need to stop playing and just rejoin the EU, man.
It's gonna happen. I was thinking the other day. I think they're just gonna punch us up for a little bit, and then in the future, maybe like not us, our kids, they'll just be like, "Oh, go on, then you learnt your lesson."
But they're just gonna make us join the Euro, innit?
That's the worst. That's gonna.
But you say that.
I just can't be arsed with changing, bro.
No. But you say that.
Yeah.
But I don't think this generation give a fuck. Because all we're literally going to change is the logo.
Yeah. On their accounts, isn't it? Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, you're not. Who really deals with? I mean, back in the Middle East they do, but like, and probably like a lot of African countries, they still deal with a lot of cash.
Yeah, man. Dollar, naira.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's back the same there as well. Like it was dinars and dollars and whatever, and some countries deal with dirhams or whatever. But like. We don't use cash here, so like the idea of like, well, I say most of us don't use cash here, so like,
I like a bit of cash.
There's some people listening going, "Hey, yo, bro, allow it, man, hold it down."
Yeah, we don't need that euro thing, brother. I need to get rid of the stacks in the attic before this euro hits. If they do hit us with a euro, there's going to be mad cash spending going on and washing. There's going to be a whole thing for washing cash, bruv.
Marcus, why have you set up a laundrette? Don't worry about that, bro. Told you don't delve into my non-podcast related business.
Your laundrette's only open on Sundays, 12 till 2, bruv.
Yeah, and they make bare money. No, but I just think that realistically, all that's going to change for a lot of Gen Zers is just going to be like the logo, and they'll be like, now that instead of pounds, I'll just say euros, and then that's all it is. Because if you're not really dealing with the cash, there's not really that much of a sentimental value to it.
All I've learned in my life is that when we change stuff here in the UK, it's a bad decision. So I'm thinking the less... I'm literally being conservative. The less we change, the better. Yes.
We have inextricably amazing values that we've provided to the world.
The pound isn't just a currency, it's a symbol. Yeah. So
of our sovereignty, of our pride, of who we are.
Cue the national anthem for a minute.
Let me tell you, that is something I would write for, you know.
What, the pound?
Yeah, you see, bruv, you see when you go to certain countries and you're like, man has the pound, bruv. What are you talking about? Like, and like, that's when I'll be like, God save our gracious King, long live our noble King. I will sing that for the pound.
You're old enough to remember when the pound really had weight in the game.
Come on,
I remember
bro.
when it was $2 a pound.
That's the same here.
Come on. I went to New York on that money. I went to New York on that money, and I was acting wild out there.
What? That's $10. But
that's keep the change.
What do you mean? Now, hey.
I'm like, wow. So now I have to spend dollars like pound. Okay, wow.
I had to change up some money to dollars, and then it was like, you end up paying more than £100.
Yeah,
for $100. And I was like, yeah, nah, this has to change.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, I remember it was really cool when I used to go on holiday. You'd take your holiday money that you saved up, that was enough holiday money, and you get your Monopoly money back, and you'd be like, caked for the week. I'm good to go. This world is mine.
I hate spending cash now, you know, especially in other countries where I'm like, what is this? Like, what? You know, when I see the denominations that they don't even make sense. Like, some countries
like
are really,
1/3 of a whatever. Like, like weird units, like 1/7.
I think it's like Turkey where they used to have like 1,000,000 lira, and you're like, but like you go somewhere, it's like 1,000,000 rupees, and it's like, it's not that much. Chill out. Chill out.
Is
You're
it Korea where it's like 35 grand is like 300 quid or something like that? It's like, I was watching a show and there's I think the currency over there. What was I watching? The currency. I was like, someone's just bought a moped for like 40 bags or 350 bags. And I was like, oh yeah, that's actually
I need to know. I think it's Jordan, yeah. I think the Jordanian sort of currency is like all right, for example, right, let me just put a pound in and see where we get. A pound is €1.17.
Okay.
$1.24. $1.72 Canadian.
Easy, really?
Yeah.
So we're still strong in Canada.
21 Mexican dollars or whatever their pesos, isn't
Peso,
it?
yeah.
Let me see. What is it? Jordan. I think it's Jordan that has like a ridiculous like exchange rate with us. Oh my gosh, bro!
Is it?
Take a guess.
A grand?
£1 is 88 Jordanian.
Okay, right. I was way off. 88 though. That's still a lot though.
88. No, 0.88, as in like 88 pence of their whatever. Like,
Oh, okay.
the Jordanian currency is strong, bro.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. I thought you were saying it's really. Oh, okay.
So they hey, listen, if there's any listeners that have a clue about Jordan and their currency,
Bring us in.
bring us. I want to know what makes the Jordanian dinar so strong.
There you go. South Korean won. £1 is 1,718 South Korean won.
But before you
go on, sorry, go on.
carry on. This
Yeah.
isn't Bloomberg, by the way.
Yeah.
We're just like stunned at like. But yeah, I think bro. Look, Jordanian 8.88. So if you go to that's stress. If you're going to Jordan,
Hey, can you imagine? Yeah, I don't like that.
fly Royal Jordanian, and then see what happens, bro.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's if we have to start using the euro, I don't think
I just don't want change. I'll be honest. I'm just at the age now where I just like it as it is. I just don't want to change. I don't even want to have to think about it. I know it's nothing. I know it's not going to mean anything. Let's keep it. Let's just not fuck with that one, okay? We fucked around with everything else. The track record ain't good. Let's just ease off for a second, yeah? If we want to go back and see and they're like, whoa, euro, I'll be like, whoa, ease off, bro. Like, let's not do too much.
Yeah.
Let's not do too much. Like I think I'm at the age now when if the guys are suggesting like we go away somewhere, like I wouldn't say no to going somewhere we've been to before. If it sounds too new and wild, I mean like, ease off, guys.
That's kind of how I feel about like a lot of Southeast Asia when people are like, let's go, and I'm like, mopeds.
Yeah.
People are like, rent a moped. I was like,
Yeah, man, it's fine. Have you had people like, you know that cool thing? You know, you just walk across the street and you don't look left or right because they just weave around you because that's normal. I'm like, I'll take a zebra crossing, even if it's a kilometre up the road, bro. Fixing my old ways, I'm fine.
Bro, it was when my friend was like, like it was Darren actually. He was in Bali and he's like, oh yeah, because I was like, oh yeah, what's it like? I want to come over there at one point. He's like, yeah, man, it's cool. Like, do you know how to ride a moped? And I was like, let me log out.
Kae Kurd left the chat.
Let me log out of WhatsApp, delete it, re-download it, and then come back to you. Ride a moped, bro. I've gone to chill. Where's Uber Lux? Because you know, on holiday, I'm spending money I don't have.
Yeah.
I hope you know that.
Yeah,
right?
man.
On holiday, if I'm like, what car are we taking to dinner?
Yeah.
And we're going Uber XL, bro.
XL Lux.
I'm taking
You're in Dubai going, you know what? They're lucky that the helicopter isn't even available at the moment. We'll just have to get a car instead. Fuck it.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm spending money I do not have. I will deal. Future K will deal with it,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's a problem for tomorrow, next week.
Absolutely. I'm going on holiday to be a luxurious guy, bruv.
Yeah.
I am wearing shades, whatever the time of the day, right?
Yeah. I don't think there's another time in my life where I wear brand new clothes back to back to back to back to back. For no reason.
Somebody made a great point about that, yeah? They were like, these are people that have never seen you.
And they're never going to see you again. I was literally about to say that. I was literally saying the one time when no one's ever going to see you again, no one's ever seen you before, probably don't really care about you because you're here today, gone tomorrow. I'm dressing like I am I don't know, like I'm James Bond.
Am Zara.
I'm dressing like I am off the peg. Get me? I'm doing the poses.
You're like the Zara catalogue.
Diet Coke.
And you're
popping tags.
Yeah,
you're popping tags.
I don't want to wear flip flops when I go. I want to wear like fresh. I don't want. See, this is the thing. I can't travel like an Australian.
Yeah,
Do you
man.
know what I mean? Australians will wear flip flops and go, mate, I'm going to that really nice coffee shop over there. It's the fucking bomb, mate.
Yeah.
That's why like places like Bali and Thailand and that don't really.
They don't give a I do like that. I do like the energy where I feel like I'd be white vest, shorts,
Same
pocket
white
full of
vest
cash. Yes.
for 3 days.
Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know?
I never know.
And who's gonna know? Yeah, the one place you don't need to do that is that's where people go and stunt the most. It's absolutely ridiculous.
By the way, I am being facetious. I am going to go out there, yeah, but I'm just telling you, I won't enjoy it as much as I will when I can go. Like even places like when you go to Greece, like certain Greek islands or whatever, you can still there's like you can still act luxurious.
Oh yeah, there's lovely ways to behave.
Yeah, but like when people, I don't know, man. It's just something about me wearing brand new clothes and then them going, well, you got to get on the moped to the restaurant. Like, it's just a bit like, come on, man.
I can't say where just in case, but I've been somewhere like, and I'm like, let's get a cab. And they're like, nah, man, it's just 45 minutes walk.
What?
Like, what? It's midday. Bruv, vodka's pouring out of my face. I'm drunk, I'm tired, yeah. And they're like, sweat, vodka sweat's coming out. Yeah, well, just walk for 45 minutes. I'm there going, for the whole walk, I'm like, fuck this shit, man. There's fucking reason Uber exists. What's that? Nothing, guys, man. I'm cool. Fuck this shit, man. I'm sweating and shit.
When I'm alone, I don't mind that, you know?
Yeah, man. But
Walking
when I'm
in the sun.
Yeah.
Because I don't really like sunbathing.
Yeah. That's why your skin's so luxurious and fresh and smooth and bruv.
So here's what I've learned.
Yeah.
You got to check the UV index.
Yes, you do. Yeah.
So I was literally like, these people. I was like, I'll be looking at them from my hotel window. You amateurs, sitting there since 8 a.m.
Disgusting.
While the UV index was at 5. Yes. I will see you at 11 when it is at 9. Rising to 12.
Yeah, man.
And I will be out there with my tanning oil or sun cream, whatever. But yeah, you just go there wherever the UV index is high, spend an hour or two, and then you can fuck off.
Yeah,
you don't need to be there for like the whole day.
I'm blessed, bro. I'll pick up a tan off the reflection in the pool if I'm sitting in the shade, bro.
Isn't it nice to be caramel golden skinned?
Yeah, well, you know,
like yourself.
Just gets better and better, bro. When I get out in the sun, trust me, call me Bronzy for a reason. Big man. But I feel like
we need to get Marcus a tanning deal tonight.
A bronzing deal. There we go. Yeah, man. Oh, I could have my own.
You could have your own line, you know?
Yeah,
like
man.
Krepta's got the baby line for his daughter.
Yeah.
I reckon you could start a tanning line.
Sun cream for black people. I'm just saying because there is still some. I like it. You know what? Big shout out to I don't think I said her name. Big shout out to someone from UTC management. Yeah, when we did a gig out in the sun, yeah, black girl took out the factor 50 and said, "Everybody, it's sunny today. The sun comes to everyone. Here's some sun cream." I love that, but I don't see that enough nowadays, man.
So I just pictured the advert of you, like, because with you, it's gonna go one or two ways, right? You're either gonna go really high class sun cream, like La Roche Posay or whatever, or you're gonna go sell it
splosh
sultan, you know, like the Boots version of it. And I think the other one's going to be like, you know, real thingy. It's just you in shades, white t-shirt, comes out really slowly out of the water, and then like puts the thingy on like day or night.
And the other side of it is like a Lynx, a sun cream that smells like Lynx.
But it'll be like a star, next to, like, you know, the product. It'll be like Marcus is of mixed heritage. Results may vary.
Bro, I'm telling you, mine would be factor 50 upwards. That's what it'd be, bruv. It'd go from factor 50.
More than factor 50.
Can you not?
No, it's factor 30 upwards.
What if they take factor 50 and, like, you know how with squash they do double dilute it? Like, what if I have double dilute
factor 25?
No, like double concentrate it. That's what I mean. With that,
but you can't get more than factor 50. It's like it gets to a certain.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. So stay with me, right?
Factor 50 is the highest.
But stay with me, right? Okay, cool. If I was to just cover myself in a blanket, that's more sun protection than factor 50. No, surely there's something we can put in the factor 50 to make it stronger, bruv.
A hoodie.
Surely. Yes. Let's grind down
every bit of cream comes with a hoodie.
Comes with a face mask and a basically garments that you can put over yourself.
I don't think it's a good business decision.
Is it? Is it too much? Am I doing too much?
It started off really well, and now it's
gone too far.
Marcus is like, I'm just basically going into clothes.
But anyway, you sound refreshed, bro. I feel like you look well, you look relaxed. I feel like the weight of the world is off your shoulders. How long is it going to last for, I guess, is what myself and the rest of the listeners are looking for. 2 weeks time. Fucking sick of this shit.
Do you know what it is? I haven't seen proper rain here yet.
Oh, you've missed out on what's happened. The last 3 days, we've had this happen every day. So sunny, you can get sunburnt.
Yeah.
Rain.
Yeah.
Hail. Snow.
I saw a bit of hail today.
Gale force wind. But all of those, not all of those over a few days, All of those in one day.
45 minutes.
All of those in another day. All those in another day. Yeah. In weird cycles. Been wild. Like wind that's really strong, snow, hail, and sun. All in one day. So you could go out the house wearing a jacket, being like, this is correct. And then you're hot, take it off, rained on, sun comes out. It's like, I don't know, it's just like rolling the dice with weather, bro. It's been really mad. Even today I was at a shoot before this. On the way to the shoot, beanie on, jacket on, at the shoot, t-shirt, too hot, walking down the road out the shoot, nice and warm. By the time I got to the train station, it was raining on me again. It's mad.
He says train station. They sent him a car.
I took the train. It's quicker. I took the train, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I took the train.
Where was the shoot?
It was it was near Euston, and I was coming to the area that the studio's in, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Yeah, it was all right. So I did it.
Well, Mr. Bronzy.
Taking public transport, bruv. Come on, man. What'd you take me for, bro? I know my way around public transport, bruv. Come on.
I don't know.
Yeah, man. I'm a bus. I'll take the bus, bruv. Come on.
You take the bus?
Huh? Yeah, I've taken it.
I don't know, man.
Not for a while, bro. No, but it gets you there quicker, man. It gets you there quicker. But anyway, you're back. You're refreshed.
Back. Better than ever.
And what's mad is you've come back and gone straight to work as well.
I went straight to a voiceover. I dropped my bags home, whatever. I went straight to a voiceover.
You didn't do the thing where you come into like a job from holiday and be like, ugh, just came from the airport. That's a mad flex, isn't it?
I needed a shower.
Yeah.
You come off a plane, you need that to wipe that radiation off, man.
I've had to do straight from the plane to another job before.
Yeah, but I told you, you have experienced more than me, right? And when I say this, I don't say it like I'm being a dickhead. It's real life. Marcus is experienced in life, you know? He has listen, I don't say this as a joke. Marcus has experienced 3 different lifetimes in one. There was the DJ Marcus. There was the
DJ Bronzy.
Yeah, DJ Bronzy, right? Was that guy could write a book on his own.
Oh, mate, I've got stories
from DJ Bronzy.
I've got so many stories I wish I could really get stuck into. But
and if you want to hear them, come on the Patreon. Marcus will spill all, which is where we're going to go in a minute. See you later. Enjoy your life. No, I'm joking. There's a comment to read out.
We have. All right, yeah. It was quickly. Shout out to our Patreon.
Comment of the week.
Also,
comment of the week.
We've got. Well, I've got a few comments of the week because I want to. Because there's some amazing ones in here. But I just want to say, Kae and I actually have got an announcement that we've been saying we're going to announce. I think we might be able to even announce it next week, Kae. We might even.
I haven't got my wedding dress yet.
Yeah, man. I need something blue, something borrowed, something new.
We're both going to dress up.
Yeah, but we've actually got a proper announcement next week. I just realised. Let's look at the calendar.
Mate, yeah.
It is next week.
Is it?
1 second. No, it is. I think it. Yeah, it is next week.
Wow.
Yeah, got an announcement next week. Make an announcement.
Well, yeah. I mean, this is how organised we are.
It's like we ain't got a clue.
In true ain't got a clue fashion, we think we have.
Yeah. We think we have an announcement. We're not sure.
This is the announcement that we've been put off for 4 months.
On Patreon, I say, Mel said, every week I listen and Kae is sounding more and more brooding every week. Please someone come and make an honest man of him. The way he talks about his parents, I can vouch for him. I don't know what that means, but I mean, obviously his parents are lovely. That's nice.
No, being parents, innit? I really want to have kids. I honestly, but the one thing I realised when I was travelling was, no man, this is long with kids though. Because I'm efficient at the airport.
Yeah.
With kids, it's going to slow me down.
They'll do everything.
What do you mean? Every flight I'm on, I was the first aboard. What are you talking about? Efficient. Knew where I was going.
Yeah.
People looking at me like, how does he know his way around? Don't worry. I found out right early. Yeah. Boom, bash.
You know your way in and out.
And I know what things to put in my backpack so it doesn't slow me down at security gates, all of this stuff, right? I'm ready, bro.
Okay.
These kids are going to slow me down.
There's a second part to this message. Have you I think you're writing these yourself. Also, the fact that you drove some girl home from South all the way to North London, you'll know he'll go to the end of the earth for the right one. Have you written this out yourself?
That was ages ago.
That was ages ago, yeah.
But yeah, no, I did.
Okay, all right. Well, we got
I will, for the right one, let me tell you, Mrs. Kurd is going to be she's going to be nice, bruv.
She's going to be nice. There you go.
She's going to have a nice life.
Shout out to you, future Kurd.
Future wifey.
Future Miss Kurd, Mrs. Kurd. Also got Marcus, you said you had your spots in the LA that you go and eat at. Please share because I now live in LA. Shout out to our LA contingency.
Mad. Yeah, go on then. Where's it?
Overrated doesn't begin to explain the whole food scene out here. Chick-fil-A's okay, but it's just fried chicken and they don't open on Sundays. In-N-Out is overrated. Again, it's okay, but nothing special. Wendy's is half decent. Roscoe's is good. Big man Roscoe's is the this chicken and waffles.
Marcus is like, well, you're just shitting on all my recommendations. Now he's put up.
You're not leaving me much, mate. He goes,
well, there's a really cool little coffee shop in downtown.
Yeah, and there you go. Oh, also, you can't go to any Roscoe's because most are in the hood. So I said, lots of good sushi, but who wants that much sushi?
Hold on, why are you being shook, man? Go to the hood, bruv.
Yeah.
No one's gonna do shit to you.
Go to the hood with your hand on your waistband like you're strapped up and start talking smack.
Wait. What is the ethnic makeup of this listener?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, it does.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
Because if you're going with your hand down your waist and your name is Timothy, whatever, and
bruv, that's everyone knows what that means. International sign.
Yeah, but listen, incompetent. Goodbye.
He's not leaving me much here. Who wants that much sushi? Indian/South Asian food and the African food scene always can get in the bin sideways. I ordered Indian and they served me a
fluff. Wait, they can get in a bin sideways?
Yeah, that is strong, isn't it?
Sushi's great.
They served me a floppy poppadom and I ordered jollof rice from a West African place and the jollof was made with quinoa. End of rap.
Floppy poppadom sounds like a woman describing erectile dysfunction.
How was it last night? Let's just say we went for an Indian and there was some floppy poppadoms. It doesn't. Yeah.
How can I say this? In the bedroom, he's sort of got a floppy poppadom.
Yeah, and he's less of a tikka. He's more of a korma. You know what I mean? Bit of a korma.
I just need someone. I need a madras.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I need a madras, and I really need a stiff.
Yeah. Do you know what I've not had for a while? I've not had a good old vindaloo on a Friday night.
Spicy.
You've not really. There's more, but you've not really left me with much of a choice of food.
So come on, you know some. I know, but Marcus's restaurants is going to tell you, yeah, take you American Express. Because it's gonna be
right.
It's gonna be pricey.
I got two joints, right? Because you've gone through the food that you don't like. I'm gonna give you. No, it's not Tao, but that's a shout. But I'm gonna give you two places, but for the views, Shangri-La. Yeah,
oh, come on,
Santa Monica. Go to the roof, top bar. You don't have to spend. No, you can go out there and just have a quick drink.
Man just told you. Yeah, go to the most expensive thing.
No.
On Time Out.
No.
You know when it's so expensive on Time Out, there's just pound signs everywhere. And just like, yeah, man's giving you fucking Morley's equivalents, and you're going, yeah, big man, what you need to do, yeah, Michelin star restaurants, right? Google them. Yeah. LA, that's where you go. Those are my spots.
Listen,
I'm telling you, Marcus. Yeah, Marcus is a secret Tory, right? He's chased.
Because I like a sunset.
Don't let this whole thing. Marcus will come on here in a t-shirt and shorts and go, yeah, no, I'm a simple guy, brother. He has seen rooftop views in every Western country. This guy knows what he's talking about.
All I'm saying is, right, go to the rooftop.
Expensive rooftop.
Go to the rooftop. You don't, because I feel like I feel like I can't win on food. A
gentleman's there just going, hello, sir. Oh, you have come to the Sky Bar.
I think there is someone who gets to the bar. But anyway, look, you get in the lift, go to the top. Say you want to go to the rooftop bar, get up there. It used to be quite windy up there, but they put some special like barriers up there. You can watch the sunset in LA, and you've left me with no food options because you said that you've had a bad time, but that is somewhere where I go. And then I think up the roads towards Malibu, there's some good seafood spots.
Right, really?
Yeah. Oh, they're not that expensive.
Malibu, yeah.
Head that direction on whatever the road is.
Malibu was expensive on Vice City, GTA Vice City, let alone the real Malibu. Are you being serious?
Being serious, man. Honestly, some of them
are looking at. Some of them ain't even getting Malibu to drink, and you're telling him to go to Malibu.
That's too fancy, isn't it? What, brother? What's that?
Anyway, catch us on Patreon where Marcus tells us more like expensive tips that he's seen through his life.
Yes. Big up. And honestly, we have a massive announcement maybe next week. I think I'm not sure.
I think
we need to talk to management.
Possibly,
we need to. Yeah, let's talk to them and find out.
It's coming.
Yeah, at some point, maybe. Peace.